Hi, Galen. Thanks for being with us. How are you?
Not too bad, Isaiah. How about yourself?
I'm doing well. I do appreciate you being here. As you know, we're opening up enrollment into the association again soon, and we like to talk to current associates who have recently transitioned, such as yourself, to help other PhDs understand, the obstacles that they might be facing, and that no matter what their unique situation is, they can transition into industry like you. So again, thank you for being here to share your transition story.
Happy to be here.
Yeah, and the first place we usually like to start is, the challenges that you were facing. Before you joined the association, certainly before you got hired, what were the challenges that you had? And we see two challenges that most PhDs have. They have a mindset challenge, whether it's knowing where to start, not knowing how to deal with the failure of a job search, the uncertainty, and then there's the technical challenges, formatting a resume incorrectly, LinkedIn, etc. So, in terms of those two challenges, which did you have?
So the biggest challenge, I was thinking about this, I think the biggest challenge I had overall was actually a confidence problem. So I was either overconfident, thinking, I qualify for all of these jobs, I have all of this great ability, and then that was kind of overly ambitious and diffuse, if you will. And then I come back the other way and be like, well, I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know what I want to do, I don't know how to get there, I just didn't know, which is an interesting combination, because it kind of went both ways depending on what I was, how I felt that day almost,
Yes.
Imposter syndrome plus little egotism on occasion.
I appreciate you sharing that, and that is kind of the pendulum that I think swings in a lot of our heads. We think, a little bit of like maybe like you said, egoism or arrogance or whatever. Just like I shouldn't have to do this, or this I'm above this. And then there's also, am I good enough for this? Like, can I actually get into it? And so that's normal. And if you're experiencing that as a PhD, it's definitely normal. What about technically?
Normal.
It is normal. Yeah. We're making it abnormal slowly, doing our best to. But what about technically? Did you notice in retrospect, like your LinkedIn profile, resume, anything like that?
The resume was probably the biggest part. Actually, probably the biggest part was letting go of my publications and my presentations, and that it took me a long time to realize that I can put a number to that, and that's powerful. But actually listing it out. Even people that are in academia, unless they're in the same field, they don't really care. They might look at the journal, maybe, but really, they don't.
Yeah. So
which is
the volume and issue number. Yeah.
Yeah.
I appreciate you sharing that too. So you joined the association because of these challenges. What are some of the things you noticed right away after joining? I think that's the difficult part for a lot of us PhDs. We're kind of skeptical and we're like, okay, what's right on the other side? So what were some of the early aha moments that you had?
So the biggest thing, I think this is probably fairly universal, is the group. The group is phenomenal. The Facebook group, and you post something, automatically you get replies back. It's not just from the moderators. It's not just from the people that are on Team Cheeky working on this. It's everybody on there. And then you realize how many people are in the same position you are fairly quickly. It's very isolating, I think, sometimes. When we do this as academics, I think we ivory tower ourselves, not just solo.
Yeah.
And that's not a good place to be. It's not productive. It's not helpful. So.
And I think you're right. Like as PhDs, we think that isolation is the key to our success, but which is funny because just to get a grant, how many people have to be on the grant or a paper, right?
And I've never published a paper with less than 5 authors, I don't think. So
exactly.
It doesn't make sense.
And then we want to get a job without any help by ourselves.
Yeah.
It also doesn't make sense. So you mentioned the group. Those were the early aha moments. What are some of the technical pieces, again, that you saw that helped you outside of the group, or some of the trainings that helped you the most?
So it was interesting. So I didn't go through the modules properly because I actually got a job offer before I was done. And so I was able to go through the website and jump from different place to place. So, I had what I thought was a screening interview, and it turned out to be a real phone interview. And so it was very lucky that I had the Cheeky Science Association to prepare me for that. I asked on the online group, of course, which is the best place to start, and then they gave me resources, and I used those resources, everything on the webpage, though. And so I was fully prepared for an interview. which was good because that's what it was. You know, I thought it might just be HR, but it wasn't. It was actually the person who was my manager now was calling to chat with me.
Wow.
You know, it's a 2-hour-long conversation. It was not a screening interview.
That's great.
You know, so
yeah, I'm glad you had the resources to prepare.
yeah.
Without those, and that's, oftentimes we think something's wrong with us if we don't know what to do. As a PhD, there's nothing wrong with you. You didn't make a mistake. It's just you need to change your strategy or actually get the right strategy, the right sequence. Understand, like you said, yeah, a little like, oh, is it a phone screen or is this an actual phone interview?
Yeah.
Big difference. One question I like to ask a lot, especially for all the PhDs watching this, how were you skeptical? Right? Where were you skeptical before, and then how did this skepticism disappear after you joined?
So skepticism, yeah, there was a lot of it. And I think that's, again, probably common. I actually just talked to a current coworker that was on the mailing list, and she's like, they bombarded me, there was too much, I got rid of it. But she also then came right back and said, that I've talked to other people that loved it. She started about a week after I did. So, and that's the thing is, you look at it, I thought it was maybe a yearly based subscription service. I thought maybe, I didn't know what it was. And then I learned it was a single payment, but it was still a big one, and that was still hard. And so I was like, are they just trying to get my money? Are they just trying to, but then as soon as you get in there, as soon as you get it, there's part of me that worried it was the first week or so, I thought it was the bias that you get because you sacrifice something for it, right?
Yeah.
But it hasn't stopped yet. That was, I think I joined early September. So I'm months in now, and I haven't stopped loving the group. I haven't stopped getting things out of the group. I haven't been as active in the last 2 weeks because I've been starting a new job. But I still love it. I still catch the radio show, at least part of it if I can, and it really turned around. But it really was I was skeptical. I thought it's really easy to take money from people, right? But I think for the value that you get from the Cheeky Science Association, it's a very little cost. Not easy. It's never easy to fork over money, but I think its value is many-fold higher than the money you pay, so it's worth it.
That's a good point, and I think that's how you can look at, any exchange of any value.
Yeah.
Is the value you're getting the same or more than the value that you're giving? And what I like that you said is, and we don't probably talk about it enough because you said you didn't know, but you get lifetime access. So you're in this position, and our goal is to get you into senior management. We want PhDs running companies, not just working for them. And you're on your way. So thank you, Galen, for sharing, and we appreciate it. We look forward to watching your continued success.
No, I love it. I'm happy to contribute.
Great to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too.